Did a good job
Lakers
tonight.
fall 138 to 110, a 28-point beatdown. You see LeBron, the high guy, with 36. Westbrook had 30, but after Horton Tucker, everybody else in single digits. And the Spurs getting a lot of points from a lot of different guys. Keita Bates-Diop leading the way with a career-high 30. They also had a career-high 30 from Jock Landale. He had 13 in this game. Right now, let's go back to Staples Center. LeBron James speaking with Chris McGee in the media.
Hey, LeBron, the Spurs plus 39 from 3 tonight. How much of it was their execution compared to, how you guys defended it? What were the challenges?
Well, one thing about the Spurs, they always want to execute. They want to execute for 24 seconds, and if you break down, they make you pay. And they've been one of the hottest teams in the league over the last 10 games. They've been playing exceptional basketball, and they every mistake that we had, every breakdown we had, they made us pay for it.
Spurs tonight, plus 40 on the bench. Obviously, it's been talked about enough. You guys have so many guys coming in and out. It's hard to find that consistency. How challenging has it been, for you and Russ to try to get someone else going as well?
Well, obviously, we want to play as a team every single night and, try to get guys involved and move the ball from one side to the other. That's me and Russ, our objective and our roles of the team is to not only, get ourselves going, but more importantly, get our other guys going. And tonight, we didn't have much going offensively.
Yeah, LeBron, I understand there's injuries, but beyond needing a full roster, what else do you think you guys will need to be able to be the defensive team that you want to be?
Say it again?
Beyond having a full roster, what else do you think it's going to take to be the defensive team that you want to be?
We don't need a full roster. We just need a lot of our guys back. All our defensive guys are in safe and healthy protocol. Avery, Bays, T.A., and Austin. That's all our defensive guys. We got a couple more, but those are our guys.
LeBron, you guys are banged up. Looks like Brooklyn is just going to get across the line for enough guys to play on Christmas. Is that game to you kind of lessened by the circumstances of both these teams?
Well, it's a game that both teams want to win. No matter the circumstances. Is it going to be one of the premier games that I'm accustomed to playing with on Christmas? No. So many guys are out. This whole protocol thing is, gotten the worst of a lot of teams in our league right now. So it won't be as star-studded as I've been. I think I've played probably on the best Christmas Day game ever. Us, of course, Golden State and Cleveland was a monster game, and I've been here for a few games at Staples as well. First Kobe and those Laker teams. So, but it's always exciting and an honor to be able to play on Christmas for sure.
LeBron, you've talked a lot over the course of your career about the challenges and embracing challenges and problem solving kind of on the fly. It seems like it's a part of the game that you really enjoy. How do you go about attacking the challenges and the problems of this season? Because they seem so unique.
Well, this is the unknown, obviously. You don't know. This is, like I said, every year has its own challenge. And this is another year where you can literally have one guy one night and the next guy you won't. You really don't know. It's up in the air. We literally just seen that in having TA last game, and then we wake up this morning and say TA's out. So it's just it's the unknown. It's literally a crapshoot every single time you take a test at this point of who negative and who is positive, and you just got to see who's available and go from there.
You've been on teams where you've been able to kind of, you've said I've got broad shoulders for a reason. You've been able to do it. Is this the equalizer? This sort of total level of chaos that we're seeing right now?
No, it's different because even in the past, it's not like we had multiple guys that were out. We were just trying to figure out what's the best way for us to win, how do we win, and what's the best lineups to be on the floor. Let's log these minutes. We can get better and better and better. We literally haven't had an opportunity to log in anything. We don't know. I just said it at the last game. We have no chemistry with any lineup from the simple fact that we literally haven't logged enough minutes. They must like that one. Start typing fast when I said that. But it's the truth. What is our starting lineup besides me and Russ and AD, or AD and Russ, or me and Russ? You know, we've both been out, so we don't know.
Hey, LeBron, Rashawn Haylock, KTLA. Where does the lack of continuity show itself more, on the offensive end or defensive end, and in what ways?
Well, defensively, I mean, before tonight, obviously we gave a ton of points tonight, but defensively over the last month, we've been making strides and been really, really good. Honestly, when we had, our guys in the lineup, but offensively, when you're not, logging enough minutes and you're not, on the floor where you're going to be on the floor with certain lineups throughout the course of the game, that's where it can get challenging for you.
Last two.
LeBron, what you're just saying about how you don't have any chemistry with any lineups. Obviously, we know the state of this team. The NBA has kind of taken a, the show must go on sort of attitude toward things. And you guys are a team that has been trying to put it in gear and make it move up the standings, and results matter. Can results matter right now, given where you guys are? Is this just sort of a survival sort of stage? And how do you look at
I've literally been saying it's survival of the fittest at this point. Like I said, it's just the unknown, man. Listen, we're just without so many. We have our head coach as well, so that's another leader to our group, another bunch. So it's survival of the fittest, and hopefully everyone is doing what they need to do by stand. But literally, that's all we just come to the facility and go home. It's not like people have been out and about right now, and we're just getting these positive tests. And, knock on wood. I hope I don't run into it again. But it's really the unknown. You don't know where it's coming from. You don't know where it's at, and just try to stay as healthy as possible.
Last question, Zoom, David Benjamin.
Hey, LeBron, you've had some bad luck with injuries over the last couple of years, and you've been able to push back to be the productive player we're accustomed to seeing. But you haven't had a torn Achilles. Kevin Durant, what he's been able to accomplish for the Nets.
Ain't no damn wood. Is that wood on the back of your computer? Is that wood on the back of it? Okay. I'm sorry, NBA, no curse. After that question, I have to say, don't hit me with just a severe injury. I got you. Go ahead.
What KD has been able to do. You look at your reaction. Like, that's the injury to basketball players. Like, oh my gosh.
But I would agree. To disagree, I think, obviously in the 90s, you look at, Isaiah Thomas. You're talking about Pistons, Isaiah Thomas. When that injury was happening in the 90s, they really didn't know how to, treat it, how to surgically repair it to where you can come back at full strength. I think now, through, medicine, through, a lot of study, to a lot of doctors, we've had some more successful comebacks from that injury. And when if it was one or two or three, a few guys in this league that if they had that injury, I would believe that they would come back at full strength. I think there was never any doubt from myself or anybody in this league. Maybe KD, maybe early on, because it's just that injury. But I think once he got going and once he started seeing the improvement, I don't think it was any doubt that he would come back in full strength. I heard there was only really one group of people that had any doubt on him coming back full strength. I'm not going to name them. I'll let you guys do that research. But other than that, no, there was zero doubt that I knew he would come back at full strength. It's not like, he's not a guy who carries a bunch of muscle and a bunch of weight on his body. Very, slender and slim. And so it's like it wasn't much pounding going on that particular area that he had to worry about. And he doesn't look like someone that sits around and doesn't take care of what he needs to take care of. So